What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful night or day. We are back and at it with some Anvil Empires news. Two things I wanted to break down today. First thing is that on June 21st, they announced that they've reached the current end of their test roadmap, stating that they were working on a new one for the next phase of pre-alpha. And on June 22nd, not even a day later, 2 days ago, they announced the new roadmap, with the first test being on July 11th. That's going to feature a minor test of smaller scale and short sessions with no win condition. And on July 18th, they're having a major PvP test, larger scale in size, persistent world, and a win condition. This means that on July 18th, they're going to be running a large scale test where the world and server will be persistent over several days. So it's likely going to be a thing where instead of it just being 6-hour sessions at a time, we'll be able to play all day and all night. This means that if you're in a clan, it's going to be an entirely different ball game. You're going to have to prepare for like nighttime raids and prime time, all kinds of stuff you're going to have to take into account now. Also, hopefully it's okay to say this, it was in the pre-alpha discussion, so I assume it is. The developers were asked if the next tests are going to take place on the same map as before, which means the map you've been seeing this entire time when people have been recording footage and streaming, and they responded with no, but the usual disclaimers that it's pre-alpha and anything can change. So that means that we might be getting an entirely new map on the next series of tests. Maybe we'll be able to travel back and forth. We're not exactly sure yet how that's going to work, and because it's pre-alpha, you know, anything can change, so you always want to be ready for anything. But it's really cool to see that they seem willing to put forth a test that lasts over several days instead of just those 2 6-hour sessions, especially for PvP. I felt like to do that properly and to get all groups involved across the pre-alpha test. Everybody that was testing maybe didn't have enough time to, during those 6 hours, to do everything they needed to do if they didn't have enough people or whatever. I think that's going to give them an opportunity to get up to speed as well, or join a bigger group so that they can get to that point. And it's going to be very different to see how people react to this. Up until this point, we've kind of seen people be able to stay within their own individual groups, at least in the settlement building tests. This is going to be my first official pre-alpha PvP test, but I did get a little bit of practice in the last one like you saw before, so hopefully myself and my guild will be ready for this. If you're interested in signing up for this pre-alpha, make sure that a couple of days before when they announce it, you go to the Steam page and look for the pre-alpha signups button that should pop up there, and make sure you sign up. It's only going to be available for a few days before the test begins, so keep an eye out on the Discord. If you need a guild, I'd be happy to provide one. The guild that I'm in is called New Imperial Order. We have a lot of players, really cool people that are interested in experiencing all that Anvil Empires has to offer. I'm looking for anyone and everyone. But that's all for now, folks. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.